Okay, here goes. Around Christmas, Doc Ock and I mind swapped, and the me that's been running around was really him in my body. And now I'm back. But in my last fight, all my clothes got zapped off. So I webbed myself up some underwear. But I didn't know that Ock changed my web formula so it'd last longer. And now my pants are stuck to my butt. And it's been over an hour. And I really have to pee. Web cartridges, huh? So, I take it that's just your black costume then? And not the symbiote? Yeah. Hey, how'd you know about my symbiote? I had one for a while too. I picked it up during The Secret Wars. Man, small multiverse, huh? So, you a Peter Parker too? Yeah, well, the Peter Parker, sure. Huh. I guess we all think we're the Peter Parker. Nah, I met a guy named Komori. Spidey from Japan. Weird. There's like 4 or 5 Japanese Spider-Man. Why is that? Why not? Oh god. I hope I'm not the racist Spider-Man. I do not have a big butt. Okay, not loving the vibe in here, guys. I'm gonna take my chances back there. But I'm not doing anything. This is bull. That's loitering. If you'd like to contest your ticket, you can go to the... Hey, officer! Is this your car? I'm gonna flip it over. You better stop me. What the hell? You're supposed to be on our side. You do know what the word vigilante means, right? He really is a menace. Just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You'll note that all those words have, at most, 3 syllables. Bye, Felicia. Oh god, please don't let that be my last joke. You know, there are nights I just feel stupid. So, there's this guy, calls himself the Shade, grabbing runaways and other street types, many of them users, and blipping them to the astral plane. Which I only know because I heard it from the convict who was about to use these powers as a get-out-of-jail-free card, when this guy swooped in and grabbed the power. Only the process was messed up, and the guy messed up with it. And that's when I decided to come to you. And that's when I decided to come to you. I'm meditating on the problem you've brought me. Oh. This is gonna take long? Cause I could head down to Times Square, get a slice of pizza, discover radium, work out that whole unified field theory. Cause while you're busy, meditating, there are people getting grabbed, and I have a wife I haven't seen in a long time flying in soon, and I'm picking her up at the airport, and I don't want to be late. You have an unquiet spirit. Yeah, I get that a lot. So, you want me to get you a slice of pepperoni while I'm at it? Or are we gonna figure this out this century? Damn it, Mooney, let someone else have a turn for once. No, Punisher is my homie. Only I get to give him a good night kiss. Okay, quick inventory while my head's still clearing. Arrive in time to save people from fire, check. Just been hit harder than anybody's ever hit me before, check. Bad guy standing there waiting for me to fight back, check. Willingness to oblige? Big ol' check. You know, you never told me what your corny little head horns are for. Get with the program, son. They're babe magnets. Maybe it's the mask that gets them. Just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Please don't be thrown off by the kicking. Still friendly. And don't worry about the neighborhood stuff either. I'm licensed and qualified to spider pretty much anywhere. Outside Canada. Canada went badly. Okay, listen. Look, I hear you. Counterpoint, you forgot the hyphen between spider and man. You know what I hate most about getting up early? I hate waking up and looking at the clock and knowing the alarm's gonna go off in 5 minutes. So there's no point in going back to sleep, waiting for the stupid alarm to go off. And it's still freaking dark outside. And all I can do is just lay there and stare at the ceiling? You know you're not supposed to look up here until a second after I'm gone, right? So, what are you waiting for? Say something. I won't say anything, but I want an autograph and a picture of you signing it. So, this is gonna be quick. Which would you prefer, to be unconscious or insulted? Hold on, don't tell me. You're an evil crustacean cyborg from the future, sent to destroy the past? You're doing a guerrilla marketing stunt for this year's cheesiest sci-fi shoot-'em-up? You're a Halloween decoration brought to life by rogue magic, and now you're looking for true love? Fine, Parker, don't change the channel, but I hope you'll know you'll have to kill yourself if anyone catches you watching this. Why can't Spider Sense warn you when you're about to get dumped? So, let's run a summary of the week's work, shall we? I saw MJ in California, but didn't get her back. Check. I saw Doc Ock in California. Beat the guy who stole his tech. Didn't get Ock himself. Check. While I was in California, I forgot to send my check to the telephone company, and even though it's only a day late, they've cut off my long-distance service. Again. While I was in California, I also didn't get around to playing my usual 7 numbers in the lotto. $5, 7 numbers, always the same. And the 1 week I didn't play, my number came up. Check. I look at it all, I look for the common denominator, and I think I've figured out what the problem is. The problem is California. Which probably makes me the last guy in the country to finally figure that one out. Everyone thinks they know the reasons I became the Amazing Spider-Man. I mean, sure, it did start with the radioactive spider bite, obviously. And yes, then came the personal tragedy I could have averted, followed by a desire to make sure no one else ever lost what I did. But there are other reasons, less discussed. Like the views. Right? I mean, come on. Look at this place. I love New York. And best of all, from up here, you can't even tell that literally every square inch of this city has been peed on. Yes, sir, it is a good thing I get to enjoy this as everybody's favorite friendly neighborhood web-slinger. 'Cause Peter Parker sure could never afford it. Is that a dumpster? Even better, it's 2 dumpsters. So the apartment looks out on a garbage room? Garbage terrace. This is so embarrassing. Having to put on makeup so Aunt May won't flip out at the bruises. But it's necessary. She's still adjusting to the truth, and I'd like to ease her into it with a minimum of trauma. How many superheroes have to worry about matching their skin tone to the right foundation? Well, okay, there's always She-Hulk. Good thing I got to see MJ putting herself through her paces every morning. Looking flawless doesn't come easy. Not that she ever needed anything to look flawless to me. More Lun, more Lun, more Lun. What is this, 4 times now? 4 times I've beaten you? How does this keep happening? It shouldn't be. You're stronger and faster than me by a mile. I know that. What's more important is that you know that too. So because you know that, you never plan anything. You just show up and assume that you're gonna win because of who you are and what? Some birthright? And then, when it doesn't go how you thought it was gonna go, you have your little fit and you think the world is conspiring against you or some nonsense. You don't think things through, because you don't think you have to. You think you're all that in a bag of chips. But in actuality, Morlun, you're basic.